Hello, I'm Jeff Siegel, and welcome to SantaAnita.com and our video analysis of Friday's program. Not a great card. We'll have to pick our spots to give ourselves the best chance of success today. The first few races not really terribly attractive, quite frankly, so play if you'd like. I'm going to really kind of tread lightly in the first few races. The first race, claiming event, 4-year-olds only, restricted, $10,000 tag. Not much to go on here. My Johnny Cash, number 3, that's the Mike Chambers trained gelding, coming in from Phoenix. His form there was okay, nothing great. He did have a nice work over the track. Maybe that's a positive. I don't trust anything in here, so I'm going to pass the first race. Second race, maiden special weight down the hill for Calbreds. And number 3, Alala. That's the Daryl Vienna trained filly, 6 to 5 on the morning line. Who cares? You know, I mean, she can win. She doesn't have to win. Her numbers are very average, but the competition is below average. So it looks like Alala should get there first. But again, no value, so no play in race number 2. Third race, same situation. We got a claiming event for 4-year-olds and up in for $8,000. This is the bottom. Flashman's Papers just won all out at the level over a wet fast track, picks up a couple of pounds, draws the rail. Doesn't mean that he can't win again. I'm not really liking him all that much. Number 2, Didi's Legacy, was well beaten in his last start over a wet fast track in the same race that Flashman's Papers won. Maybe he can turn the tables. Who knows? It's possible. Going 6.5, I think Didi's Legacy has a better chance. He has that good stalking style. So either one could win. 5-2 on Flashman's Papers. 5-1 on Didi's Legacy. Doesn't sound all that bad. We'll see how they go off at. The other horse to look at in the third race, High Perch, second time off the layoff for Mike Chambers. Speed, fade, may have needed his comeback race, maybe not what he used to be. So I'm passing the third. Basically, that's the story. And now things get interesting, a little bit better going into the fourth race, as we have a mile turf event, allowance event, 3 other than, and the 2 I'm going to use here, numbers 4 and 6 on your program. Number 4 is Rendezvous, and 6 is Big Shot Sid. Rendezvous is coming off a decent sort of sprint. I think he'll stretch out very nicely here and get a good stalking trip. This is a good distance for him. Bejarano rides him back. That's a positive. I got to think that this Hollendorfer trained horse is ready to show his best stuff. So use number 4, Rendezvous. Also number 6, Big Shot Sid. Liked his win 2 races back. They tried him in the San Antonio on the dirt against much tougher and didn't perform all that well, not unexpectedly. He was a big price that day. But he's back kind of where he belongs today, back on the grass. And if he was to repeat the quality of his race before last, then Big Shot Sid absolutely fits with these. So let's use them both to start a rolling pick 3, number 4, Rendezvous, number 6, Big Shot Sid, and you can use them both in an exacta box if you'd like. Fifth race, decent sort of maiden special weight race for 3-year-olds and up. These are state breds, and the 3 I'm going to look at, number 5, She's a Big Broad, who has apparently been training very well. It's a filly, I should say. Number 5, She's a Big Broad. Number 7, Finish Rich in NYC, who's got good recent form, beaten ahead last time out. And then number 8, Excessively Trick. Blinkers on, recent fast works. Go back to her first start. She had showed a lot of speed that day, earned a number that would be competitive with these. So those are the 3 I'm going to use. I will use them in an exacta or trifecta box, and absolutely all 3 in our rolling exotics. Again, number 5, She's a Big Broad, who has trained well for Mike Pipey, well enough to give her a big look first crack out of the box. Number 7, Finish Rich in NYC, who's got good form, runs back to her last race. She's tough. And then number 8, Excessively Trick, arguably the quickest of the field, and with blinkers going on, could be dangerous in her first start for a new connection. So 5, 7, and 8, we'll use all 3 in an exacta or trifecta box. 6th race, mile grass race, claiming event here, 40,000. Inside 2 horses look good to me. They are numbers 1 and 2. Number 1, Stoneside. Number 2 is Asperity. Stoneside likes to run second and third more than he likes to win, but he's in good form, training well for Julio, good inside draw, should get a good ground-saving trip, and Nakatani riding him back. So use number 1, Stoneside, at 4-1, that's about right. And number 2, Asperity at 7-2, coming off a couple of nice races. That was one at Hollywood, one in late January. Likes to sit back and make a run for Sadler, and likes this turf course, and there's no reason to think he won't fire right back, even though he's up a notch in class. Major player here at number 2, Asperity. So 1 and 2, Stone Side and Asperity. You can use them both in an exacta box. Use them both in all of your rolling exotics. 7th race, want to use 2 horses here. They are number 2, Uh-Oh Bango. Also number 6, Sterling Outlook. Uh-Oh Bango had a pretty good sprint prep under his belt. First start since running in the Arkansas Derby. I thought he ran well. Finished a little over length behind Bulldogger in what I thought was a very quick race. Stretching out, good inside draw, training well. Talabo rides him back for Corey Owens. And he can, I'm pretty sure, handle this distance. There's no problem there, I don't think. Obango, major contender here, and he's the 2-1 favorite. But don't dismiss number 6, Sterling Outlook. He looked really good, I thought, winning his last race. Maybe he's a need-the-lead type, and if he doesn't make the front end, maybe he'll be a little bit vulnerable here. But Pete Miller has Garrett Gomez back in the saddle, and if he can get out there and establish his own pace, Sterling Outlook's going to be tough right back. So let's go Obango and Sterling Outlook, numbers 2 and 6. Use them both in your rolling exotics and an exacta box if you would like. 8th and final is a maiden claiming event. Calbreds in for $40,000. Not a whole lot of depth here. Number 2, Benicia Beauty has got some form, inside draw, coming back from Golden Gate where she ran in Maine Special Weight Company and didn't really run as well as maybe expected. She was beaten as the choice, but she ran well here on the Dirt 2 races back. That gives her a chance. Number 2, Benicia Beauty. Also number 7, Z Chris, who has got lots of speed. She'll bust out there and go and take them as far as she can. And number 10, Line 1, is a filly who might be better than shown. Filly had 1 race last year at Del Mar. Didn't run all that badly. He's trained okay for her comeback. Might be live here for Pipey, so use number 10. That is Line 1. So an exacta or trifecta box using number 2, Benicia Beauty. Also number 7, Z Chris, and number 10, Line 1. Use all 3 in your rolling exotic. So that's how I see today's card, the Friday program at Santa Anita. Best of luck. We'll talk to you again right here on santanita.com. See you tomorrow right here at the same place. We'll have the analysis for a terrific Saturday program. See you tomorrow.